Okay, let's go to page 260, number 2. Yeah, y to the 6 times y to the negative 2. So apply the product rule. You add the exponents, so it becomes y to the 4, and that's it. Okay, number 4, you got z to the 3 to the negative 2 power. So apply the power rule, so you got z to the negative 6. And then you apply the negative exponent rule, flip it over, so you got 1 over z to the 6. So you can apply the power rule and apply the negative exponent rule. Okay, number 6, okay, you have b to the negative 5 to the 2. So power rule, so you got b to the negative 10. The negative exponent rule, you flip it over, so 1 over b to the 10. Okay, number 8, you have s to the negative 2 to the negative 7. Apply the power rule, so you got s to the 14, and this one you don't have to flip. Okay, number 10, you have p to the negative 3 r, and the whole thing to the 5 power. So apply the power rule, so you got p to the negative 15 r to the 5, and you do the flipping, so this one get flipped to the bottom, and this one stay, and that's your answer. Okay. Okay, number 12. Okay, you have w to the negative 3, z to the 4, to the negative 2 power. Apply the power rule, so you're going to get w to the 6 power, z to the negative 8. And then you do the flipping, so this one stay, and this one get flipped to the bottom, and that's it. Okay. Okay, number 14, you got t to the 4, t to the 8. Okay. Now this one, you just use 8 minus 4, so you're going to get left over on the bottom, right? 8 minus 4 give you 4, and the top would be all gone, and that's it. Okay. So whichever is more, it's going to have left over. Okay, number 16, you got z to the negative 2 over z squared. Okay, this one you can do the flipping. Okay, again, there are many ways you can do this. Okay, so you do the flipping, so this will equal to 1 over z squared, z squared. Okay, and you're going to get 1 over z to the 4. Okay, number 18, you have c to the 3 over c to the negative 4. So this one you can flip to the top, so it becomes c to the 3, c to the 4, and it becomes c to the 7. Okay? Okay, number 20, you have r to the 5, s to the negative 4, to the 3 power. So first apply the power rule, so you're going to get r to the 15, s to the negative 12, and then you do the flipping. So you're going to get r to 15, s to the 12. Okay. Okay, number 22, you have y to the minus 2n times y to the 5n. So you apply the product rule, so you just add the exponent. So negative 2n plus 5n will give you 3n, and that's it. Okay. Okay, 24, you got y to the 2a to the negative 3. Okay, so this will equal to, again, apply the power rule, so become multiply, so you're going to get minus 6a. And then you use a negative to flip things over, so it'll be 1 over y to the 6a. Okay, and that's it. Okay, 26. Okay, you got a to the 3x over a to the negative 5x. So I'm going to flip this over to the top. So it becomes a to the 3x, a to the 5x. Then you apply the product rule. So when you add, when you multiply, you add the exponent. It becomes a to the ax. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. So you got y to the minus 3m over y to the 2m. So flip this over. So this is equal to 1 over y to the 2m, y to the 3m, and apply the product rule, so it becomes 1 over y to the 5m. You add these. Okay. Okay, number 30, you got 2 to the negative 3 times 2 to the 2. And so you can apply the product rule. So this becomes 2 to the minus 1 because negative 3 plus 2 give you negative 1, and you flip it over, and that's it. Okay. 32, you got 3 to the negative 2 power times 3 to the 3 power. I can apply the product rule, so you add the exponent, become 3 to the 1, and so become 3. Okay, 34, you got 2 to the negative 3 power square. Okay, apply the power rule, so it becomes 2 to the negative 6. Apply the negative exponent rule, so flip it over, and then work it out, so it will be 1 over 64. Okay. Okay, number 36, you got 4 to the 3 times 2 to the 0. Now 2 to the 0 power is just 1, okay, so this doesn't do anything. So 4 to the 3 power is equal to 64. Okay, number 38, you got 2 to the 3 power over 2 to the negative 2 power. So you can just go and subtract, or you can flip it over, it doesn't matter. So you can use the quotient rule. Quotient rule is when you have division, you subtract. So 3 minus negative 2 will become 2 to the 5 power, okay? And it becomes 32. Okay. Okay, number 40. Or another way you can do it, just flip it over and you can work it out. Okay, number 40, you got 5 squared over 5, 0. So this is just equal to 1. Okay, so it doesn't do anything, right? 5 to the 0 power is 1. So 5 squared equal to 25. Okay. Okay, 42. You have 2 to the 3 times 2 to the negative 4 over 2 squared. So you can do it step by step, or you can just go ahead and do the. You can just go and use the product rule and quotient rule. So this becomes 2 to the 3. Okay, products you have to add, and division you have to subtract. Okay, and so this becomes 2 to the negative 3 power, so it becomes 1 over 2 to the 3, and so equal to 1 over 8. Okay, okay, number 44, yeah, 7 to the 3 power over 7 to the negative 5 times 7 to the 4. So you can use the quotient rule and the product rule, okay? So this is equal to 7 over, okay, so 3. Now everything divide, you have to subtract. So it would be subtract negative 5, subtract 4, okay? Okay, again, everything on the bottom you have to subtract. So this is equal to 7 to the, so 3 minus negative 5 will become positive 8 minus 4 will give you 4. And since the exponent, the number is kind of big, so you can just leave it as an exponent form, okay? So again, just make sure you know your power rule, you know your negative exponent rule, and the quotient, the product rule and the quotient rule. Okay, so you need to know all those rules.